Alright, so in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how I deal with multiple tools and channels.
The eyes may be able to see, but without a heart, you cannot feel.
What's up, everybody? This is Joyce C.O.C. Samuels, and you are watching episode 48 of The It Will Come Show. Before we get into the bulk of the show, you might recognize that I've got a tree over here, Mr. Tree, and I got a different background from what you're used to seeing normally. So yes, I'm moving up on in life, and I have made it out of my bedroom. But all of this is actually courtesy of Justin Cooey of Cloakroom Media. If you want to check out more of their work, just go to this link. Yeah, you should be able to see the quality of their work. So in episode 47, you saw that I went to China, had a ball, was there for a friend's wedding, got to see the Terracotta Warrior Army. If you have not been to Xi'an in China, I highly recommend you go just for that. It was marvelous. But that aside, let's get back to the essence of the show. So the question that was raised was actually from Erin O'Brien. She actually took over the show not too long ago in this episode. Erin asked, George, how do you deal with all the multiple tools and channels that you deal with on a day-to-day basis? It seems like, you're just flying through them and you don't get that stressed out. Well, what I've learned is that in today's age, especially when it comes to social media, it's very common for folks of this generation to be switching between tools. And I guess I've just become accustomed to doing a lot of switching. And if you actually look at the trends for marketing in 2016, Gary Vaynerchuk, who I'm a huge fan of, talks about 2016, being the omni-channel era. So what that means is wherever your audience lives, you need to be able to get through to them on that channel. And the way to do that is to just get used to, almost like a discipline, broadcasting yourself on all the different channels. So this, what you're seeing here, you might be seeing it from Facebook, you might be seeing it from YouTube, got Snapchat, Instagram, all of that going on at the same time. And how I deal with this is I actually look at every tool like a different language. And so with each language, I learn the basics of them, and then that allows me to easily communicate with different people in general. So that's kind of the secret. I don't know if it's really a secret, but it's more just a way that I deal with all the multiple tools and channels. And you can do it too, because there was a time where I did feel like I was overwhelmed. But once you get used to looking at what you're doing as one larger narrative, it doesn't matter what channel you're using. So there you have it, episode 48. And I do have a question for you. What do you think of this episode in terms of its quality, setup? I'm all about iterating and improving over time. So yeah, leave your comments below and tell me what you thought of this change and level up. And remember, it will come.
The eyes may be able to see, but without a heart, you cannot feel.